Hey. Just building an audience here, guys. Almost about to start the show. Welcome, everybody. JoeyTLive, Leafs Talk, Life Talk, episode 22. My co-host is not here again, guys. I feel like Matt Damon in the movie The Martian. I've said this before. There's nobody here, but you know, at the end of the day, I am the show. I will run the show. I am the reason why the show is on the air. Shout outs to Mary for making me. Nicoli, Wonderboy, I miss you, buddy. Guys, I do have a phone line. If you do want to call in, it is 534-9851. It's JoeyTLive, Leaf Talk, Life Talk, episode 22. Our sponsors are right behind me. We got OTR delivery service. They're amazing. They deliver me my food every Wednesday and Sundays, guys. Give them a call. They're the best in the business. We got Metal Logics. They use and buy steel. They sell it, whatever you need. They're the guys. We got by Jesse and Joe Realtors and Vivo Transport. Again, guys, welcome to the show. We got 2 people watching right now. That's almost as many people I have in my condo here today, as I'm not afraid of anything. I know where I'm going in life. I'm going to take you guys with me. There's only 2 people, but God damn it, there's 2 smart people right there. Guys, also, another sponsor is myself, Joey Tomaselli, the Nova Group. I also do mortgages, guys. I got lenders that will qualify you at the old rates. Give me a call, 416-553-5639, or email me at joey.tomaselli@thenovagroup.ca. Anna M., how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming on. I think you're the 3rd person who tuned in here today. Anna, I'm by myself here, but I've been alone, single for 10 years. I think I could do a show for 30 minutes. God bless myself and my parents for making me about 38 years ago on that. I think it was probably a cold winter night because I was born in July. So I'm glad to have everybody out. Guys, the Leafs a little bit in trouble. What's going on? We got Anna saying hi. Good, thanks. I'm good, Anna. Sandro's in the house. Sandro's probably dirt biking on the Gardner right now. Sandro really loves his motorbike. Good to have Sandro in the house right now. Guys, my co-host right now is probably doing cartwheels in the hockey arena somewhere with his 2 sons. Ralph, aka Letter B, Ralph Riche, was supposed to be here tonight, and he's not. So the show must go on. You know, Elvis, he performed solo. Why can't I? He didn't need 3 guys like the Beatles did. He's by himself. I'm by myself. God, the Leafs. I've watched a couple good movies this week. I don't even want to get into that because it's not always about the Maple Leafs. They don't pay my hydro bill, so I'm going to talk about other things too. And let's give my co-host a call here right now. 1 second, guys. Let's see if he answers. If he's in a snowstorm somewhere in Quebec, Mont Tremblant, whatever that place is called.
Joseph.
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Oh, I don't even want to know if Uber is even an option for me, how much I drive and what I have to go through. Don't ever get divorced, anybody.
Don't ever, Ralph's saying don't ever get divorced. You know what? I'm very close to divorcing you as my co-host right now, buddy. I'm by myself. My neighbors are hearing noises, and I don't think they're too happy right now. I feel like a loser that got stood up for prom right now, Ralphie Che. I'm by myself. I'm looking around. I got my spotlight in my left eye. I want to see Justin Timberlake sitting next to me. You're not here. I got 4 viewers right now, Ralph. I got more people watching me than there were at Goldie last night trying to get me to get another co-host, but I said no. We got Anthony Galuzzo. Thank God you're always here, Anthony. Shout outs to you and for being my coach when I won MVP of the league in '96. That's another story for another day. Welcome to the show, goddamn Ralphie Che. What's going on, buddy?
Not much, compadre Joey. It's been a hell of a day. I was down there beside you in the baptism. Drove all the way back up. This guy doesn't want to leave me. I'm driving through to pick up his clothes. Gotta go back. Honest to God, viewers, I don't love anybody more. I love this guy here. I don't mean to leave him hanging, but it's hell when you're divorced, you have 2 kids, and you speak to your son that broke his hand in a boxing match. It's been a disaster a week.
Well, I kind of wish your son broke his hand. I don't want him to break his hand, but I kind of wish he gave you a slap for not being here tonight, because it's really hard for me being solo. But let's get into these Leafs, Ralphie Che. They had a big week. Let's go over the recap of the last 3 games. Okay, I'm gonna start off, Ralph, and then you give me your input. They lost 2-1 in overtime. Anderson see more rubber than a Trojan condom commercial. 42 saves. Brown scored 1 goal. They were up 1-0, Ralphie Che, with a minute left. They tied up St. Louis, but I said this to you, they were going to lose to St. Louis and Philly. We both agreed, and we also both agreed you were coming here, but you didn't come, but that's another story. They lost in OT. How did you feel about that St. Louis game, Ralphie Che?
Oh, man, I honestly got Joey. It was in my head. Okay, look. They got the lead. They got lucky on Brownie's goal there. I swear to God.
Short handle.
Yeah, short handle. I said the lead can be short-lived because you and I both know what these guys do for 5 days, there was something's up.
Yeah.
They go to the lead. I said they're going to lose in OT, Jojo. We both didn't like what they did. Then you and I both said there were issues in Philly, which we could have very well put our houses on.
We should have. We should have sold the farm and just bet on. I knew they were going to lose these 2 games.
Yep.
St. Louis always plays them tough, whether they're on the road against them or at home. Poor Anderson, 42 saves. Pads has probably got caught him just fucking squealing out. I just swore live on air, Ralph. I don't know what happened there. A shout out to Lorenzo Malta, extra cheese. Anthony, you do got a life. You're watching the show right now. Your life is pretty happening right now. So you don't got a life. You do got a life, buddy. But back to the Leafs. Ralph, I knew they were going to lose that game. They needed those 2 points. Up 1 minute left. If I was the Leafs, all 5 players next to Anderson, make a totem pole and stop every puck that comes your way. Come on, it's a minute left. Do your job, for God's sakes. They tied up 1-1. That guy scores down the wing, ends the game, 2-1 loss. 2 nights later, they walk into Philly, up 2-0. Anderson, again, 37 saves. He snaps after the game like Silvio did on me, many times coming home late, Ruvenat, and he sees me losing it. Anderson finally goes public, which I'm glad he did, and said, guys, there's only so much rubber this person could take. I'm not a porn star. There's no reason why I should be getting all these shots. I agree with him. He had to speak up. It's about time someone had the Corleones to say something, Ralph. Brown and Garfield, whatever his name is, they were up 2-0. Philly comes back, wins an OT, lose 3-2. How do you feel about that game, Ralphie Che?
Oh, Joey, honest to God, that one there, when they were up to nothing, I was stunned.
I thought it was over.
I thought it was over because I'm like, okay, they're in Philly. You and I both know how they play, and I swear to God, if you heard the broadcast, you would have heard them say, Greg Millen, that they have, they're in unfamiliar territory going into the third with a lead, and they're not that same old team that was pumped up. They're not as comfortable as you once were.
No.
As soon as he said, okay, they're going to cough up this lead, they're going to lose the game. Sure enough, 2-1, 2-2, boom, on jump 3-2. And Anderson, that Danish donut, when he snapped after the goal, I'm like, you know what?
I'm glad he did. He didn't blink during the whole interview, and I still think he was on one of those sci-fi movies he's not telling us about. But, when that guy snapped, he snapped. And you know what? The funny thing is they're still collecting points. They're not playing good hockey, but they're still collecting points, still 13, 14 points up, Ralph.
You're right. And it's funny, there's the 13 points up. They stole a point in Philly. They got robbed of a point in St. Louis, which we were lucky to get. They stole 2 points in Ottawa. So they got 4 of a possible 6 points. They played shit hockey for, I want to say, 8 periods at least, Joey.
Yeah. Speaking about Ottawa, they won 4-3, down 3-1. Hyman, Mateo, Marner, and Carrick. Let's talk about Marner's goal. Man, did we freaking need Marner to do that this year. Right now, that moment. I know Marlowe snapped during the second intermission. I think that woke up the boys. Marlowe, the oldest on the team. I don't know what he said to them. I don't know what happened, but the game changed after that intermission.
Yeah, it did change, Joe. You're right. You ruffled some feathers. They were talking about Marlowe and Kadri this month, taking a backseat, but it's more the vocal leadership that Marlowe produced. And a guy like Kadri, I think, Joey, that Kadri has an influence in the room. For some reason, when these kids listen to, his play of late since mid-November, has been a little shocking.
Yeah, he's got 1 assist, I think, in his last 22 games. And I read an article by Simmons that they need to break up the lines. That Komarov, now Kadri line is not producing. Switch it up. There's a couple issues there.
Well, why don't you put Marner with Kadri?
They got to do something different because it ain't working.
No, but why not Mitchie?
Oh, I like Mitchie with Kadri. I think Mitchie needs a different change. The JVR line, Bozak, Marner doesn't score that goal. What the heck have they done for the last 2-3 weeks?
Nothing, but you and I both know that JVR Bozak days are numbered. Poor JVR, he was a nice addition. They stole him from Philly. He's had 6 good years. Time to move on, big guy.
No, it's time to move on. There's, well, the record after 48 games is still not bad. 26, 17, and 5, 57 points, 13, 14 points up in Detroit. They're going to be playing Boston or Tampa Bay in the first round. Most likely Boston.
Yeah.
So they look good, even though they haven't done much the last week and a half. You know, they need a little spark. I know Carlson's up for grabs. There were suggestions they throw a Nylander, a defenseman, and some picks. I would make that trade. I'd do it.
I would do it tomorrow morning. You want Willie? No problem. In a heartbeat.
30 minutes a game, top 2 defensemen in the world. People are like, you're giving away too much. When are we going to get a chance at a Carlson for the next 20 years? We need to get Carlson. I would shave his mustache before he got off the plane at Pearson, but he definitely needs to come here. I would love to have him. It's going to hurt Ralph getting rid of Nylander, but I would definitely take Carlson back.
I would definitely do so. You and I spoke about this off there how many times, Joey? You said it yourself. He's a top 5 guy. When he's healthy, he's probably number 1.
Oh, yeah, him and Doughty, 1-2, it doesn't matter, flip a coin.
Yep. How are we going to spin that down, Joe? Honestly, God.
You know, Lamoriello screwed them over enough. Maybe he could do it again. You never know. Like the problem is, Ralph, which is crazy, they can't afford to pay Carlson in Ottawa $10 million, but they took over enough from us for $7 million. Like once we take off Bozak and JVR, that's $9 million floating around that we could easily give to Carlson.
100%, Joe. He's not even 28 years old yet.
No, Carlson is good. I know a lot of people say when he hurt his tendon, when the guy axed him with the skate and it broke everything, but I think he's fine, buddy.
Yeah, he's fine, but he came back even stronger. His name dropped. Like Eric Carlson, where did you go? 15th in the draft? All those monkeys trade up to get Luke Shen. Are you nuts?
Oh my God, Luke Shen. There's talks about getting him back, Ralph. I swear, I'd rather you miss another 3 weeks of the show than have Luke Shen come back in. I'll tell you that much. It's lonely over here in Five Hannah right now.
I won't miss any more of the show. You know, today was an anomaly, so it's a hell day. You know, I have the little guy with me, but moving forward, we're going to be a staple at this time, like between 7:30 and 8:30. We'll be on the air doing our thing.
You know, it's the worst part too, Ralph. Kamada's not here. I'm staring at my water. It's across the room. I'm so thirsty. I can't reach and grab it. Kamada should be pouring me my glass of water. I just had a Bella pizza from Metro. It was frozen, but I ate it. And that's where I'm at right now. Kamada should be here. Shoutouts to Kamada. She didn't want to come on air last week. You know, she has beautiful hair, but it's still in my apartment. Someone's got to clean it up.
Kumada's here. That's her job. I didn't know you knew her. I'm like, who is that with that compelled, bro? I've never seen her like that on anything.
Looked like Johnny Depp and Edward Scissorhands. That's the way her hair was flowing that night. It was very beautiful. It was very nice. I got a haircut too, Ralph. I was hoping for you to see it tonight, but you're not here. It's nice and fresh, always fresh. I get a haircut every 14 days, making sure. You know, the way I look at it, Ralph, I'm 37 years old. I'm not sure when my hair's going to leave. It's not going anywhere soon. Might as well cut it every 2 weeks, keep it fresh, you know, rub it in a bit. What do you feel about that?
You look bomb to me anyway.
You look fantastic, too. I saw a selfie you took in the car the other day. It looked like someone had the spotlight that's in my eye right now in my room here on your face. You got a lot of likes. I know I did a post maybe a week ago with a movie star. Got me 499 likes. Ralph, I didn't even want to go to work the next day. I said, you know what? Screw it. I got 500. Like, that's like, it's half a dime right there. Like, why am I going to work? It doesn't make sense, but I got to do mortgages.
Yeah, you got half a dime with the flick of a switch, and nobody knows the scoop, so that she's a famous Hollywood actress.
Oh, you know, I try to surround myself with more famous people than me, and it's hard to find sometimes, Ralphie Che, but I find them, and you know, it humbles me, keeps me grounded, and I want to keep building this show, and you're going to come with me. I've done 22, 23 episodes. You've been live to air on 2. A lot of broken phone calls since, but I know we're building something good here, buddy.
100%, Joey. Honestly, God, we are just trying to get it out. So once the viewers know that, you know, we're set in stone our time, and it's not just like they have to know. It's not just you and I talking about the leagues. It's everything pertaining to sports, life, food, and fashion, style in general. That's what we do. Lifestyle.
Yeah, absolutely. Anthony made a good point. Galuzzo Dahlin was top D in the draft.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can I call my son? Can I call Michael? Michael
Where does he play for, Dolan?
Dolan's in Sweden. He was playing a year after he was 15 years old in the Swedish Elite League.
Nah, but we definitely need another defenseman, Ralph. Look at these shots on net. 42, 37. At least in Ottawa, they only had 18. Poor Anderson. Like, wow, a couple months ago, me and you were giving him crap. I'm going to just erase those episodes off the grid and never let them air out because I'm embarrassed to say that I thought he was the problem.
Oh, I was Joey. You know me. I got to put my foot in my mouth for a French capsule because he shot me up with 3 cups, or so 2 cups. And the fact that Freddie Anderson and I made fun of for how long, bro?
Yeah.
How long did I have for?
A good month. So did I, buddy. So I didn't think Anderson was the guy. I thought that was Lou's worst signing. I thought he actually screwed up. And I think right now the only thing he hasn't done is got us a decent defenseman. That's easier said than done. We definitely need some back end going into the playoffs. We can't go on with Polak playing 15 minutes a game. Polak should be cutting wood in the middle of the forest somewhere, building us a fire. That's what Polak should be doing. That guy scares me when I look at him. Looks like he eats fingers during the intermission.
Yep. He looks like he's a barbarian. My ex-wife, which you know very well, which I can't even call her ex-wife now. She's in the real estate business. So 3 years ago, trying to make a trade, or they signed this clown, Roman Polak. And this guy's looking for a short-term lease. So Christina shows him an apartment downtown. Not only did she show him an apartment, the same place, she actually showed John Loophole, and he actually wanted to buy it.
Poor Loophole.
Yeah, poor Luke. And my wife says he's still good looking, beautiful looking guy. But anyway, so Polak comes in, she's like, this guy looks like a barbarian. And it was like $6,700 a month. Dude, the guy said to Christina, I want something cheaper. And he has a wife and 3 kids, a wife and 2 kids. Man, get out of here, bro.
Wow.
Go to the forest, fire, I swear to God. Well, build us a fucking wood fort. Like, that guy looks like a barbarian, man. He shoots animals.
Yeah, he definitely does snap necks in the wilderness. I believe it with 100% of my mind. Ralph, want to change topics? Actually, how was your week this week? I know I had to work Thursday to Saturday night at Goldie. I missed you there too. Told me you were coming every night, just like tonight.
Am I live? Yeah. Hi.
Hey. Hi, buddy.
Hi. No, nobody. It's a girl.
Oh, I can't hear you. Sorry, it's too much here. What's going on? Who is this?
Hi.
Or,
I'm going to tell you who I am.
who? No, who is?
I need to know Mason.
Okay, all right. Why don't you drive Ralph here? Do me a favor.
Oh, no.
You know, all by myself here, Ralph. Well, I had a good week, Ralph. Like I said, worked at Goldie. Got at least 1,000 likes over the week. You know, doing my thing. Watched 3 great movies, Ralph. You gotta watch Molly's Game. It's about
Oh, my Jody, my fucking,
a best movie ever.
I honest to God in my life, guys, the best movie I ever watched. Anybody that knows me knows I was in that field. A good friend of mine was telling me tell Joy about Josh in that movie, Joe. My friend Josh was in that movie.
Wow, that movie, Molly's Game, true story. I even Googled it after I watched it. Molly's Game, guys, it's only made $25 million at the movie theaters. You guys are all dizzy. You guys should just stop what you're doing and go watch that movie. Oh my God, that was one of the best gambling. It's got a little bit of everything. The mafia's in it. The narration is awesome, bro. What a movie.
Oh, the best movie, honest to God, Joe. My dad watched it. Josh was in this movie. I'm like, what are you talking about? Was your friend Josh in this movie? Like, no idea what he's talking about. And he's actually very good friend of my father. So, I go, okay, I'm like, why is he in this movie? This guy's, he's a professional card player.
You know what? I think they wanted to have a little bit of everything in that movie. And Anthony Galuzzo said the girl's gorgeous. I thought he was talking about me. He's gorgeous, but he actually wrote she's gorgeous. So he's talking about the girl in the movie. And she's beautiful. Like, what a story, Ralphie Che. This girl had a dead-end job. Goes into a poker tournament and turns it into a 10-year empire, making $5-6 million with all the biggest players around in the world. Like, guys, if you have 2 hours, and it was 2 hours, and I was glued for 2 hours.
Yeah, I didn't move either at all.
There's actually a scene, Ralphie Che, that Kevin Costner plays the dad of this character, Molly. He reminds me of Mike and Mike Spataro, your dad, and my dad, Silvio. The reason why I say that, because he gives him the dad, Kevin, gives Molly a hard time the whole movie. But there's a scene on the park bench where I cried like someone kicked me in my nuts. 100%. When someone touches his bullets of a daughter, he turns into a father, and he basically says he's going to wipe out the mafia by himself. Now, he was probably on some mollies himself when he said that, because we know he does love his daughter, but at the end of the day, he's not wiping out the mafia. But that scene really touched my heart. I cried by myself for like 13 minutes, and I ordered a panzerotti. That's what I did right after that. Right? I had to. Even though I have OTR, my food didn't get here till 8, so I ordered a panzerotti. What a movie. My God.
What a movie. My guest watched it, kept telling me about it. I watched it when I came home from work on Friday night, Joey. I was going to come and see you. My intention was to come down there. I came home to get ready.
I've heard that line before.
I know. Look at my life. Tell these viewers that I don't sleep. I'm describing it.
This guy doesn't sleep and he works out in dress clothes. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. Guy wears a suit to do chin-ups. Doesn't make sense.
It makes 0 sense, but honest to God, you guys, and all viewers, women, men, ladies, gentlemen, apple, orange, please watch this movie.
Oh no, Molly's Game. I'm going to watch it again tonight. It's that good. I actually watched 2 other movies, Ralph. I don't know if you're a big movie buff like myself. I watched I, Tanya, the true story about Tanya Harding. Phenomenal. The girl that's in Wolf of Wall Street, the Australian lady, beautiful lady. I'm like, how can she play an ugly duckling? By the end of the movie, you think she's Tanya Harding, and you actually feel sorry for Tanya Harding. And I feel sorry for myself being alone right now in air, but you know what? You keep plowing through. Third movie I watched was 3 Billboards. Wow, that was fantastic. Good movies this week all around. I watched Jumanji 2 the other day. That's, I think, based more for kids. Maybe Julian would like something like that. It's a good movie for kids. Definitely is.
I can watch it, Joe. I just like the kids don't want to watch Jumanji, but I'm like, no, I don't watch any movies anymore. I don't watch any but highlights, sports. But that's when I'm gonna watch it. I tell you, absolutely, it's the same thing.
Yeah, definitely. It's great movies. Again, going back to the Leafs, Ralphie, they play Colorado. I think they need to win that game. McKinnon's on fire. Big week coming up.
That trade with Duchesne, Joe, and myself, you like myself like that. It gives McKinnon free reign to the team and more ice time. And what's gonna happen? And sure enough, he was right.
Yeah, he's a super. He definitely is a superstar. 100. He's.
Yeah, he's always been a McKinnon fan, and I'm like, because when he played in Halifax, like I don't like these kids. Like, I don't know, Joe. There's something about this kid. Phenomenal talent, but he reminded me of Patrick Marleau, a right-handed Marleau.
Yeah, he's a great player, and he fell off for 1 year on fire. Remember the playoffs against Minnesota? He almost beat them himself. He was the best player on the ice, and now he seems to come around. I think when he played in North America, he had a good tournament too, but I think he's second in the league in scoring right now. He's on fire.
He's on fire. 45 points in the trade, Joe, and Duchesne's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, Duchesne's struggling. Well, it's sad to see Duchesne, but at the end of the day, Duchesne doesn't pay my hydro bill, so I gave about him in Ottawa right now.
I gave you, but do you think Duchesne fell into the Mike Richards syndrome?
Yes and no. He was just playing for Canada not too long ago, but he doesn't look himself. His speed, like I didn't even notice him against the Leafs the other night. Like
nowhere to be found.
That guy was a huge part of the Olympic team and the World Cup team, and he would not even get a call. I think this time.
No, not at all. I wouldn't get a sniff.
No. I don't even think a dog will sniff him right now, Ralph, at the park. I don't think anyone would sniff him right now. Stop being out here alone, Ralph. How's it going with your love life? Let's switch topic.
So the love life, man, it's been a whirlwind. So I mean, I've been with the same woman for 20 years of my life, and that's the struggle on its own. Like not giving any woman joy. And this is the thing people have to get this record straight here. Joey knows me better than anybody. I've lived with him for 8 months. Knows me like a book. Joey, wasn't that easy for me to get over anything? Like truthfully, honest to God.
Oh yeah, listen, I don't want to get too personal, but leaving someone, whether you're married or you're with them for a long time. See, me on the other hand, I've been single for 10 years, concentrating on my business, and I've been on the other side of the boat, or the tree, or the line, whatever you want to call it, Ralph. I don't got all the correct terms right now. And you were married for a long time, but I think God, for some reason, put Justin Timberlake back with John Travolta for a reason. And, when Saturday night comes, who would have thought when we met each other 15 years old, at 37, 38, would be pecs flaring and V-necks, gray hair on our chins, still hitting the scene? I never knew that, but we're working hard. You work hard every day. I'm a mortgage agent by the day, helping families get mortgages. I do have a serious job. I like doing this on the side. You're dating, I'm dating. We're trying to find a new wife or some wife or someone to spend some quality time with. and make me some barata because it's my favorite thing to eat in my life. And you know, it's too bad Kamada left early tonight. I really wanted to. You know, I don't even think I could tell you how thirsty I am right now, Ralphie J. And the water is a good basketball net away from me. And I wish, if I was Xavier McDaniel, whatever his name is from X-Men, I would just bring it right over here. Like, I would do something, Magneto or something. I'm dying. There's an Orangina, too. I want to drink it so bad, my God.
Oh, I have an Orangina. It's at least 92, maybe 93 on St. Clair. And I need something cold. But, I mean, I don't know, it's tough, Joey. Like, you know me like a book, and it's not as easy as people think. I have different expectations than many other people.
Yeah, times have changed, Ralph, since you've been single to, from you being single to getting married and then being single again. Even me, I've seen a shift and a half in the last 10 years. And I'm not picking on a gender. It's everybody. I think social media's got everyone blind. Everyone's looking down. No one's looking up. No one's enjoying the moment. Like, I work at a lounge on the weekend, and you see people, like, into their videos more than into the person that's in front of them. But that's just the way society is. No one's perfect. At the end of the day, I was wearing a turtleneck combination with jeans. I look fantastic, Ralph. I wish you saw it. I could have been a model among the home all day yesterday. It was unbelievable. Like, Père Louis would have signed me for a 10-year contract if they saw me last night. You know, fresh haircut, beard done right. But I really feel like Mel Gibson and Braveheart when I walk into a lounge looking like that. You know, they cannot take my freedom. That's what I say when people come up to me and ask me for my number. They cannot take my freedom. That's what I tell them.
Oh, man, you know what? Good point, bro. And then it's funny because you look good, feel good, play. That's what we do. I used to be a model for soccer when we played for hockey. Even since myself, same thing in the workforce. Well, honest to God, when you look good, you feel good, you smell good, there's something there. And I don't know what it is, maybe it's an aura, it's the way a person carries himself. But
yeah, I was raised, and so were you. Treat people with respect. And now, me and you have a lot of friends, girls, guys, because we're nice to everybody. At the end of the day, I greet everybody. My dad always taught me, greet everybody in the room, whether you like them or not, respect them. Just greet everyone. Show them some acknowledgement. And I know one of the Kamadas I was dating in the past are like, you know, too many people. It's like, well, I like saying hi to people and entertaining them. That's just who I am, and I like doing that, Kamada. You know, I called her an Uber. I said, it's not going to work out, Kamada, and you got to do what you got to do, right? So have a Gatorade Fierce, replenish, and you're going to start fresh, and so am I. You know, at the end of the day, I'm going to get another tattoo, and I'm going to just tap my whole body. There's nothing left stopping me. Silvio's allowed me to get tattoos now. I'm going to look like a painting and the 16 Chapels, you know?
No.
Oh yeah, it's happy, Ralph. I'm gonna tattoo living large on my forehead, I think, next week. Well, we got John Paul Paris. That name sounds like an underwear, but it's fantastic. He's asking me, where's Matty Rearviews? I forgot about Matt Piva. Where is Piva, guys? I was looking for a co-host. We have one. He's nowhere to be found. Right now, he's probably in New England right now with the Patriots fans celebrating that wild comeback. God bless Boston. Actually, you know what? Screw you, Boston fans. I don't like you anyways.
100%. For sure, if he was with the Bruins last night, his buddy, Zach Ronaldo, had a great game yesterday in Arizona, scored a goal. For sure, he's in Arizona. Then he went to Boston. For sure, he had the Patriots tonight. That's people for you.
Yeah, but you know what? They didn't cover. I know they only won by 4, so Jacksonville up 14-0. You know, Vegas had their hands in that game, that's for sure. The day they were not going to let the Patriots go to the Super Bowl.
Do you think all of America, for the world for that matter, wants Jacksonville in the Super Bowl fight?
Yeah, Jacksonville. It sounds like an R&B group. Like, what are you going to do with that? Like, Jacksonville, imagine Jacksonville, like, versus Philadelphia. Like, nah, that's not going to happen, you know. Basically, I wish Piva was here. We can't have everything in life, Ralph. Not a bad show for you not showing up tonight. At least you came on. We're 30 minutes deep. We're having a good conversation. Kamada should be here again. God bless her wherever she is. She left a little early tonight. Again, I'm going to tell you, Ralph, I'm so thirsty. It's not even funny. But I can't leave the camera because the camera loves me and I love the camera. So I was at Goldie last night, guys. Marlena Ayala, how are you, Marlena? Welcome to the show. We're doing fantastic right now. We got, I think, about 3,000 people watching in Singapore and everywhere around the world. You know, so we were basically at Goldie Lounge. It was on fire last night. You guys got to check it out. You want to see a classy place that feels like you're in New York. and you're in the 70s, you come by, I'll take care of you. Ask for Joey, but you got to be sophisticated and you got to spend money. That's just the rules these days in 2018. You know, if you need a mortgage, I can help you too. And if you need a buck of soda, I could order one for you because I get drink tickets, guys. It's a good life I live, and basically that's what it is, Ralph. Let's think of another tattoo, and that's it. That's basically what we're going to do here. Shout out to Pat Lisi, wherever you are tonight. Probably just bought a unit on King Street himself. He's doing good. You know, people around you are doing good. Me and Ralph are two people that are never jealous. All we do is give the cornuto, we walk away, and we keep going. We keep grinding it out.
I think that's the issue, Joe. I think that, like you've always told me in the past, sometimes I'm a little, or we, or in general, a little too nice, but I don't have to lose the envy, Joey. Like, I don't
Me neither, but I can't be jealous of people. If they have more money, more this, more that, at the end of the day, my mom's the cutest thing on earth, so is yours. I think we're the richest guys in the street or the room when we walk in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? We've been up and down this road so much, you know, like, I mean, for example, I had someone calling me about the patch. Okay, the patch is down 14-3. And I'm like, buddy, you can do whatever you like. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
You want to take the team live? That's up to you. Like, what do you want me to say?
100%.
I would never in a million years touch the game with a 14-3 lead. I'm like, I just don't trust the NFL.
No, I don't trust the NFL. You know, I don't trust the NFL. I don't trust a lot of things in life, and NFL's one of them. Basically, I looked at the game 7.5 favorites. I was even going to do this, Ralph. New England Patriots at the half at 3.5, 4. I would have smashed that with all my life, and they were down 14-0. So that's why I haven't made $1 off sports betting. But basically, it's better that way because I'd be a degenerate if all I did was just gamble and not work. And at the end of the day, you got to work. You have to do.
We got Nikki G. Talk to us, bro.
Yeah, we got Nikki G. We got Pat Lisi. Things are going great. What are your plans for this week, Ralph? 100%, buddy. What's your plans for this week? What do you got going on?
Well, unfortunately, tomorrow I got to work a long one. From the morning till night.
Okay.
And Wednesday I'll be off. Wednesday I think I'll be off. And then Thursday I want to be off. Yeah, Thursday I want to, because we're supposed to have dinner at your place at Gold.
Oh, nice,
So,
nice.
Yeah, so we want to get together with a little group. We're going to have dinner at your place. So that's the plan. And yeah, we'll go from there. But Goldie, guys, you have to check out Small.
Oh, guys.
You know what, Joey? I watched a Daft Punk video. For some reason, someone showed me an old track. Man, that place reminds me of Paris for real, your spot.
Oh no, Goldie's a great spot, guys. Not because I work there. I run the VIP section. It is fantastic, guys. That lounge, the chairs, the couches. I honestly, I kind of wish people left the room because I just want to snuggle on them. They're like velvet. It's like a chocolate cake. I can't even explain to you their couches. It's so comfortable, and the food is good. It's more finger food when you show up at Goldie. Good atmosphere. The music's on fire. Old school hip hop, R&B. Good house music. It's got a 70s vibe. Guys, if you want to come downtown, you got to come to Goldie. It's owned by a good friend of mine. He's awesome. Reza, anything that guy touches in the city blows up. You know, I got a big day tomorrow myself, Ralph, with all the changes in the mortgage world, prime going up.
What's happening there, Joey? Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. with the school.
Well, the rates have went up, and again, thank God I got a credit union I'm using that is not going by the new qualifying rates, which is huge. So if anyone has trying to put a mortgage or trying to get a mortgage or buy a house with 20% down or more, give me a call, guys. You would now have to qualify at 5.67 if you wanted to buy a home with 20% or more. You got a better chance of rollerblading on the Gardner right now. It's tough out there right now, Ralphie Chick. It's really tough.
I spoke about software many times. I don't know how people do it. I don't even know how it's going to work moving forward. It's something. What's sustainable, number one? You and I both knew these rates were going up. As soon as the Bank of Canada announced, they made that announcement, way back when, so like something's up from the new year. Now, who knows how this market moving forward, Joey? I don't even know.
I know. I really know, Ralph. They want to slow down the housing market, and they're doing a great job doing it right now. Because, like from last March, when everything went up 37%, it went down 20 now. So it is what it is. The mortgage world, I have to really use all my insight and connections to get deals done. But I love doing it. It's challenging. I love doing the mortgages. This shows for stuff like our hobbies me and you like to do.
Yep.
And my nightlife, I'm looking for a wife. My mom bought a dress about 13 years ago. It still fits her, and she wants to see her son get married. So I'm hitting the streets, There's nothing else I could do.
Absolutely. What else are we going to do? That's the other thing, too, Joe. We should have, does anybody want to date us?
Not even date us, Ralph. I was even thinking, let's throw a stag for me, even though I'm not getting married. Because the way I look at it, Ralph, I'm not getting married. It doesn't look good for the kid right now. Why don't I invite everyone? Everyone owes me about $67 million in stags over my lifetime. Let's throw one big party, a stag for Joey Tomaselli, but I'm not getting married. Can we make that happen?
I can definitely make that happen. It's up to you. Like, I think we should have did this a few years ago with Karen. I busted your chops about it.
No, you know what, Ralph? We're going to have one hell of a party, a pure hangover party, and we're going to celebrate my single life. I think that's what we're going to do, and everyone has to come because I gave him $100 going the other way, Ralph and Jay. And at the end of the day, that money's got to come back. So you know what, guys? Future stags coming up for Joey Tomaselli. It's going to be amazing. Everyone's going to come out to it. I'm not even getting married, but you're going to give me $100 large. Ralph's going to come around with a couple ladies. You're going to pay $100 large for the tickets. And all the prizes are going to be pictures of me playing indoor soccer. And you're going to take it. You're going to be happy. You're going to sell it more money on eBay. And you're going to make money off my stag from my soccer pictures. Because my calves look like two rhinos running down the Wilderness Park. My God.
Biggest calves. You know what? I swear to God. You can talk to our company, Javinko over there.
Mm-hmm.
A nice competition. I would like to see, legitimately.
Guys, I know Javinko really well. Again, I know people are rolling their eyes right now. Listen, guys, if he saw me and his family at the airport, he'd probably walk up to me first. I'm not gonna lie. And I want to do a free kick challenge with him. And I know what you're thinking, Joey. You got a great hairline, built like an ox. But guys, I swear to God, if I line up with the great one, Javinks, you put the best goal. I don't care what goal you have. 18-yard box. I got a shot. I'm just gonna put it out there. I got a shot of winning that, and I think I could do it. You know what? I know I could do it. Just give me a pair of Sambads from the '90s, Ralph, and it's on.
We know that, so I put everything on. I know we believe them.
And you know what, Ralph? I want you to stretch me. If that's my rules. I need Ralphie J to stretch me. I want 5 balls and a pair of Sambads.
All we need. Best shot on earth. People don't understand what a soccer this guy was.
Listen, Ralph. I know one time. I was in the Middle East one year, a couple years ago, and the sniper lost a bullet. He gave me a soccer ball. He's like, take that guy out. Then I had to do it, Ralph. I just kicked it to hit off the guy's head, and then I said, okay, give me my money. I'm out of here. You know?
Oh,
I'm not. Later, Bradley Cooper. And I left.
But seriously, man, if we can film that, he'll laugh, number one. It'll be on every highlight reel. Because you will 1 million% win.
No. I got a good shot. Listen, I'm not trying to sound stupid here. Like, I know. I don't even have to. I haven't kicked the ball on probably since the last video I put on social media when I roofed it 5 times out of 5. That never leaves. It's in my blood. If we're at the 18-yard box, we definitely can make this happen.
Well, figure it out. I want to do it. I want to film it because this is supposed to be done already. I 100% want it.
Okay, well, Ralph, this is a great show. We're at 38 minutes, man. You know, even though I'm by myself, I'm going to watch 14 movies on Netflix right now. I'm going to have some cookies and milk because Sundays are the worst days for my body. But you know what? At the end of the day, you start fresh Monday, right, Ralphie Che?
Monday's always a new start for you. Every Monday.
Every Monday's a fresh start. Listen, Gary Vee says it best. When I hear people complaining, you had a 1 in 7 billion chance of being born. You could be making tennis shoes in Guatemala right now. I don't want to hear you complaining. People are making shoes for 6 cents a month, and they're not complaining. I hate when I see people complain. Life is good. You got food. You got a roof over your head. I got green eyes. What else can I ask for, Ralph? Huh?
Nothing else.
Nothing else. I got friends like you. I got your father who watches my show. God bless you, Mike Spataro, wherever you are. If I had the energy, I'd jump up for a header on Hannah right now. I swear to God. You know, I would have ruined my hair, but I used my fist like Maradona did in '86 in Mexico. I swear to God.
Remember that?
Oh, of course I remember. I was 6 years old looking for you. I was 9 years away from meeting you, Ralph. What are you going to do? If I ever go back in time, I'll go to the year where I met you, Ralph.
You know? The best time of our life. I wish, like, even for one night. That's all we want.
Just go back to '96 when I watched you come in with purple hair. I thought you were Billy Idol, buddy. I looked at this guy. I said, I don't got a guy like you at my school. Who the hell are you? My man walks up to me with purple hair, guys. And not purple, it's stupid Barney hair. It would reflect off the light like Jesus was saying, this is your new buddy. Go talk to him. And I went up to you and I looked at you. I go, bro, you got purple hair. You don't even got body fat. What are you? You know, like unbelievable. I thought this is like I got a boy band just building right here. You know, then 4 years later I lost you, but look who's back, man. A sophisticated Justin Timberlake.
Oh, you lost, but it wasn't a loss because I had to raise the kids. It was two different things, but we were always there. We were always. Man,
just high-fiving, buddy.
If you guys understood our relationship, you'll understand how Joey and I are.
Listen, guys, I want to tell you a little bit about Ralphie Che. I think I've told this story before. My man, at my 16th birthday party, gave me $100 in a birthday card. I swear I had to stop my party and kick everyone else for not giving me the money my man gave me. My aunt had to tell her, Zia, listen, hit the road. My man just gave me $100. You gave me $50. You've known me since 1980. It's time for a change. You got to beat it. My man gave me $100, a brownie. You know what a brownie is? It's 8 2 pinkies. Get out of here. Beat it. And you stepped up, and again, you had blonde hair that day. And I'm like, listen, Mom, Dad, this guy, he's got to be at my wedding party whenever that day comes. Always said it, Ralph. You always will be at my wedding party. Wherever Conchetta is right now, we're definitely going to have a great day together. I swear to God.
We're going to have a great day. Ladies, what we're going to do, we're going to have a nice competition between Joey and I. The truth is, Joey and I, or whatever you believe it or not, we do not date. I have a hard time with the thought of dating because I've been in a relationship for so long.
I struggle on dates too. I'm not gonna lie, buddy. I've been single for 10 years. Bumble, slumber. I don't know what's going on no more.
I don't know what's going on.
I go on dates, and the first thing I think about, what do I got in the fridge when I get home? That's what I'm thinking about. And it's bad because there's nothing in my fridge. And you know, I like companionship, but it's tough out there, man.
It's tough out there, man. It's like, I don't know, Joey. Man, you know me, but like I'm lost for words now because I keep like it's like, man, I don't even know. Like picking rose petals, guys. It's not even a joke. I'm like, love me not. Like this is not a joke that's happening to me. And number two is that Joey and I are gonna have a nice competition for our viewers. We are gonna have dinner at a restaurant of our choice for the lucky viewers. So we're gonna pick a woman that watched our show out of her hat and who she gets to go out with.
Wow, that's one lucky contestant right there, Ralph. Like usually people give away money. We gave them away some Bitcoin right there. I'll tell you that much, man.
We got the ALD.
We'll call it the Bitcoin Challenge. Who could take me or Ralphie Che out, and which way? You're honestly, girls, ladies. I respect you all. I have 2 older sisters and a mother. We would never disrespect a woman. You're a winner either way, whoever you get. 100%.
Absolutely. It's fun. It gets us going. We're gonna pick a randomly out of the hat, and there we go. Boom.
Not bad at all, buddy. Well, good show tonight, Ralphie Che. 42 minutes in the book. I got a big Bumble date tomorrow. Wish me luck. Hopefully it's gonna go good. I don't know where we're going. I don't know how long the conversation. Do you ever fall asleep on a date, Ralph? I have a couple of times. Are you just looking at each other? Once I gave the waiter $5 to hit me in the back of the head just so I could go home faster. It's the best $5 I ever spent. It was really good.
Oh man, I haven't even dated. Like I don't even know what it makes. Man, it's so tough. Actually, a girl that we both know was at your spot yesterday, and I don't know what happened there.
I saw her. I see everybody, Ralph.
Yeah, that could have been. Maybe I dated her for an hour. I don't know.
You know what? Like I said, dating, for everyone who's married, give that person next to you a hug tonight because it's a tough road out there. You know, the King Street. What's that King Street rule called right now? That's what I feel about dating. You're only allowed one way, and you got to make it right. That's what I feel about the dating scene right now. It's the pilot project. I've been doing a pilot project for 10 years on King Street. I'm on there, and I got to make a quick right and go home. That's the way I feel like the Joey pilot project. Guys, listen, my mom's dress has been hanging for 10 years in her room. She can't wait for the kid to get married, and I swear to God, we're gonna have 46. I'm gonna have it at the Rogers Center, my wedding. That's where I'm gonna have it.
It's gonna be 46K strong.
Yeah, I have you two doing my opening song for sure.
Yep.
And I just, at the end of the day, Ralph, as long as you're on my shoulders, my wife's gotta understand that I crazy glued you on my shoulders for a reason, because you're $120 soaking wet, and I can handle you on my shoulders all night. You know.
It's true.
If I had Nikki G, I need shoulder surgery. You know.
Nikki G's my favorite. I want to call Nikki now. I want to see if he's up.
No, Nicky's on, but he's watching the football game with some of his B-list friends, you know? You want to give him a call? Give him a call. But you know what, Ralphie Che? It's 45 minutes in. One heck of a show. Next week, JoeyTLive Leafs Talk. Weekend wrap-up, guys. Every Sunday, please like and share this video. Guys, if you want us to talk about something, me and Ralphie Che, we know everything, guys. Ralph went to Harvard. I went to Yale. Guys, you know how smart we are, me and him? You could ask us anything. We'll dissect relationships, Your husband's not cutting the grass. We got lawnmower guys. We got everything. Ralph, how many people do we know? Huh?
We got it all from A to Z.
You need someone to fix your freezer in the basement. Guess what? Mike Spataro makes a couple phone calls. Luigi's fixing your freezer. Guys, we got someone that can fix your Fiat in your garage you haven't drove in 7 years. Guys, we got the answers. You want to talk music videos. You want to talk movies. We are here to talk about Leafs and Life Talk. Episode 23 next week, 8 o'clock. Please like and share, guys. I got to go to work tomorrow. Big, big day. And that's about it, buddy.
Me too. I got to go to work to take work that I have. I'm actually going to look at more stocks, take another beating, and I'll definitely see you tomorrow after I lose.
All right, Bellomio. Have a good night. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. The show is ending at 8:50, so if you're messaging me after 8:50, guys, give me a break. I'm doing push-ups or something. I'm not going to answer everybody. All right? Can't get this body lying down. All right, guys. Have a good night. Peace.
Good night. Ciao, Joey.
Bye.
Bye.